Second game of the doubleheader, the Chargers and the Cardinals, and one of our own, Kurt Warner, honored at halftime, inducted in the Cardinals Ring of Honor.
Congratulations, Kurt. Very cool.
And rightfully done.
Oh, absolutely. Patrick Peterson became the highest paid corner in the league in the offseason. A lot of highly paid corners in the league right now. Breaks up that pass to Keenan Allen. There was a tweet from Richard Sherman. Says, looks like everyone is keeping their corners on their side. That makes me laugh. Hashtag trendsetters. Peterson on the left side again, this time covering Malcolm Floyd. He chases him across the field. The tackle's made by Larry Foote there. Now, he travels this time.
Yeah,
following Floyd to the other side of the field. Look what happens here, fellas. Touchdown.
Yeah, he got some outside leverage. I don't know if he's expecting inside help right there, but anytime you're a corner, you're kind of at the scene of the crime right there. You're going to get blamed for that
It's a part of the field right there.
All right, 3rd and 9.
What did Richard Sherman say?
Cardinals. And trouble for Carson Palmer.
That's the rookie.
Recovers.
That's a rookie, Jeremiah Tachu off the edge. He had a lot of pressure throughout the game. Very quick to flatten to the quarterback. Impressive young player.
This is an impressive run, too, by another pretty good young player, Ryan Matthews. 20-yard touchdown run. 17-6, Chargers on top at that point. Finally, some touchdowns on the board. Let's get to the fourth quarter now. Cardinals have the ball at 2nd and goal on the Chargers' 5. Palmer floats one up to Larry Fitzgerald in the corner.
That's a sick catch.
Yeah.
But it didn't count.
Foot out of bounds.
No good.
Boy, it makes it look easy.
First target of the game for Fitz, by the way. Next play, 3rd and goal. Waiting, and then finding Stephon Taylor for the 5-yard touchdown.
Now, Carson Palmer doesn't get a lot of credit for being mobile, but he made a lot of plays with his legs today.
Well, here's Phillip Rivers looking for Antonio Gates, but it's picked off by Tony Jefferson. Hold on a minute. Hold it on Jefferson. So the Chargers maintain possession. Take another look at this, guys.
Yeah. Well, they're enforcing these rules down. They're a little hold past the 5-point barrier right there. And so one way to slow down Antonio Gates is to grab him the way he did.
All right, 3 plays later, 3rd and 13. Rivers hanging in the pocket.
Wow.
Finds Gates deep for a 34-yard gain. You knew Rivers was going to love that one.
He should love it because he threw that with tremendous anticipation way before Antonio Gates broke in the clear.
Well, he wants this one back.
Yeah, definitely. 3rd and 8 here. It goes over Rivers' head. Not sure exactly what happened there, but that looked like it could have been on Rivers. So the Cardinals have the ball now. Palmer scrambling again, and we saw this a few times today.
Yeah, Carson Palmer. Looks like he's 25
The
out
fountain
there,
of
Baldy.
youth. Yeah, it's been a good offseason to him. He looked fresh.
Andre Ellington, some question as to whether he would be available for the Cardinals tonight. Very available on this play. He picks up 18 yards.
Made a lot of good cuts on that to make that 18.
2 plays later, 2nd and 10. Palmer to Fitzgerald for 22 yards. His first
First
catch.
catch. 4:05 in the fourth quarter. First catch for Larry Fitzgerald. I don't know how you wait that long to get him the ball.
You do not see that very often. Now, the rookie, John Brown.
John Brown.
See why they love him, fellas.
Yeah, he's electric. The quickness after the catch. But how about Fanike, your guy?
Yeah.
Baldy getting out there making a block.
But he put the track shoes on to get out there.
Cards go up 18-17 after a missed 2-point conversion. So this is the first play of the Chargers' ensuing drive. Rivers to Allen across the middle, picks up 12 yards. 4 plays later, it's 4th down. 4th and 2 at the 40. Here's Rivers looking for Allen again, and he can't quite bring it in. Take another look. Larry Foote there to break this one up.
Yeah, Foot got a hand on it, ironically, and then Keenan Allen still had a chance to finish it. Couldn't quite haul it in.
All right, how about the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New York Football Giants? Carson Palmer, a very late scratch due to a shoulder injury, so in comes Drew Stanton. Stanton hasn't thrown a pass in the NFL since 2010, but here he is tossing one to Larry Fitzgerald. He looked like he crossed the plane, but he was actually just shy. Stopped at the 1-yard line. Very next play, 3rd and goal. That's Jonathan Dwyer punching it in from 1 yard out, and the Cardinals take an early 7-0 lead. Drew Stanton wasn't great but effective, 14 for 29, 167 yards. But how about the defense? Ensuing Giants possession. That was Eli Manning looking for Victor Cruz. Instead, intercepted by Sam Acho. Cardinals take over at their own 30. 2nd quarter. Manning looking for Ruben Randall. Oh, pretty catch here in the back corner of the end zone. Ruben Randall, watch it again. Bobbling the ball all over the place, but does enough to haul it in. That's a touchdown. Giants on the board now, trailing 10-7. Patrick Peterson on the other side. Remember, he signed a big off-season contract. So how did he do? Well, third quarter, Giants ball. Again, they're trailing 10-7. Patrick Peterson called here for holding Ruben Randall. Peterson obviously not too happy with the refs, arguing vehemently with the refs that was not a good call. 4 plays later, Manning looking for Cruz. And another pass interference called on Patrick Peterson. Peterson cannot believe the call. He's extremely upset. 2 plays later, Giants, 2nd and goal. Manning to Daniel Fells. Yes, that's a touchdown. Giants take their first lead of the game, 14-10. Listen, the Cardinals special teams today absolutely made a huge impact in today's ball game. 4th quarter, Giants punting. How about this? Ted Ginn, he's still alive, folks. He got hit by Zach Bowman, but then recovers and then burns. My goodness, 77 yards to the house. And the Cardinals go up 19-14. Ensuing Giants possession, this on the kickoff. So we saw Ted Ginn make a spectacular special teams play. How about Quentin Demps? Spinning, looking. But he coughs it up. Cardinals recover the ball, and they get it at the Giants 21, so it's a very short field for them. But next Giants possession, 2nd and 10. Manning throws to Rashad Jennings, who then jukes himself out of the ball. He fumbles it. Rashad Johnson recovers, and the Cardinals again with another short field. And the final score, 25-14, as the Cardinals go on to win. Eli Manning, 277 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
For the 2nd straight week, shoulders a no-go, so Drew Stanton getting the call against the frustrated Niners team.
You go in prime time.
Kaepernick turned it over 4 times in that loss to the Bears last week. First quarter, he came out on fire. He was 9 for his first 9. Michael Crabtree looking like he's on roller derby over there.
Yeah.
That was nice balance right there.
Slow your roll. Yeah, he looked like he had a skating ring.
Niners up 7-3. Third quarter, they're up 14-6. Stanton looking for Michael Floyd. 5 catches, 114 yards. You love this guy, Mike.
Yeah, we know now who is becoming the #1 guy, I guess, in Arizona now. Michael Floyd.
Why you just want to do Larry Fitzgerald like that?
Hey,
Don't say Michael Floyd coming to #1.
Hey, don't forget about this kid right here. John Brown, the rookie out of Pittsburgh State. The kid's a burner.
And that kid, that can run, man. They like that kid right there, John Brown. They like what he's done.
Next card possession, Stanton. Watch him get clocked by Dan Scuda.
Yes, it was.
Clean hit.
Well,
I mean, and listen, you have a lot of time to get down. You don't get down in time enough.
Scuda got flagged. 16 penalties last week, as Joe Staley can't believe it. Niners had 9 more, including this. Watch Stanton take it from Patrick Willis right on the chest, and they call 52 for a penalty.
That's not a good call.
And watch Joe Staley going crazy on the sidelines. The Pro Bowl lineman is like, what are you doing to our guys? That's 25 penalties in 2 weeks.
I understand the quarterbacks are out of league, but come on now.
Then Stanton to John Brown.
Right.
All 23 points for the Cardinals scored by rookies.
They were hitting Brown, man. They got something out there in Arizona.
Yeah.
They were hitting Stanton. That's what they were hitting.
Including a great defense.
What you saying?
Arizona?
Tony Jefferson bringing down Kaepernick. Arizona has outscored its opponents this year in the 4th quarter, 30-0. Here it's Stanton to Andre Ellington. He had 62 rushing yards to set up another field goal.
That boy fast.
And for the 2nd time in 3 years, the Cardinals are 3-0. Now, Peyton Manning, who had another milestone on the brain on Sunday, taking on the unbeaten Cardinals. Yeah, 499 lifetime touchdown passes. First quarter, he got 500 out of the way in a hurry. Looking for Julius Thomas.
Dime. I'm going to tell you all these dimes. That's a dime. Right there, that's a dime.
I don't know what's next, what's better than a dime, but whatever it is, that's what that was.
There's
that
another
was
one.
better
Watch
than
this.
a dime.
Dime.
That
You
one
catch
to
a ball.
the other Thomas, Demarius, so make it 501 touchdowns, 7 away from Brett Favre.
I'm telling you, man, 88s, they had quite a weekend, all weekend long.
But it wasn't a
Here's another
perfect
one.
day for Peyton. Trying to run a little screen.
That's a dime, too.
Yeah, to Calais Campbell. Then watch Peyton stick his arm out. John Fox on the sideline going, dude, let him go.
That's all he
Do not
needs
stick
to.
that right arm out there. We're good. We'll take it from here.
He only said that after he made the tackle.
come on now.
I'm just telling you.
The Cardinals scored on the next play, and they got within 14-13.
Best tackle Peyton ever made.
Later on,
I said it.
Manning, and he had Demaryius Thomas working against Antonio Cromartie. It was a long day for Crow,
Okay,
wasn't it?
dive.
I love that one-on-one battle right there, man, between those two guys. And look at this.
Look how he run off on him, though.
That's flat out gift.
8
26 you
catches
should have dove
for
earlier.
226. That's a franchise record. Meantime, Drew Stanton, he's been playing well, replacing Carson Palmer, but this was scary for him. Von Miller up close and personal. Stanton was done for the day.
Praying for you, man.
Evaluated for concussion. So that means Logan Thomas, the 4th-round pick, the big fella from Virginia Tech, he completed all of 1 pass on the day, and this was it to Andre Ellington. I have no idea how he caught it, but he did, and he gone. This kid can run, LT.
That was a fantasy team, too.
He is on your fantasy.
That boy fast.
He is fast.
81 yards on the score, and the Cards are within a touchdown. However, in the 4th, no Patrick Peterson right now. He's got a bad ankle.
Bad time to get hurt.
Broncos taking advantage.
Or maybe good time to get hurt.
Manning to Julius Thomas.
Dive. See, when a receiver don't break stride, he ain't got to jump, he ain't got to do nothing. He dropped the ball in the basket every time.
479 yards and 4
That would've been Patrick
TDs.
Peterson.
Peyton Manning keeps climbing the charts.
They were right out.
All right, Washington starting Kirk Cousins, but would it be Drew Stanton or Logan Thomas? No, I'll take what's behind door number 3. Carson Palmer for the first time since week 1.
Man, the new Carson Palmer.
We coming back and talk about the Cowboy stuff, right?
We'll get to it. Don't
Okay,
worry. But here's Palmer
I'm just making sure. Okay.
hitting Michael Floyd, his first touchdown of the year.
It's Michael Floyd now.
Palmer looked good in his return.
I
for the first time since
was
week 1.
shocked at him looking so good in the return.
Here's Kirk Cousins to Deshaun Jackson. Turn on the afterburners.
Let me tell you something. This is cover 2. You got the cornerback who let him get back to the inside, and the safety was not over top of number 2, which is the second receiver in, and it was over.
That was the F post.
Yeah, it was over.
Hey, look who's back in the game or in the end zone. Larry Fitzgerald for the first time in the last 8 games.
When Carson Palmer comes in the game, Larry Fitzgerald gets back in the game. He finds the master.
4th quarter, Ryan Kerrigan out, possible concussion. This will give you a headache if you're Washington. Kirk Cousins picked off by Gerard Powers. Cousins did throw for 354 yards, but he's still trying to get in the win column this year.
Cousins threw for 3 interceptions as well.
Yeah. He did get a couple of touchdowns. This one to Pierre Garçon, and Washington is down just 3. As I said, you know what? I'm going to change that. He threw 3 touchdowns. It's just one of them went to Arizona.
One of them's to the wrong team.
Yeah. Rashad Johnson returning at 28 yards for the pick 6. Hey, the Cards are 4-1.
Yeah, I got those cards, man.
Yeah, the Cards good, man.
Great job by Bruce Arians. No matter who the quarterback is, he's finding a way to get it done.
Cards and the winless Raiders. Carson Palmer, 4,000-yard passing season in Arizona and in Cincinnati. Oh, yeah, in Oakland with the Raiders.
Everybody's sleeping on the Cardinals, man.
Look at Palmer finding Michael Floyd.
People are sleeping on this team, man.
Besting Terrell Brown for that one, and they're up 14-zip.
That's just a great play. Corner, you can't hang your head, baby. He made a great play.
Raiders trying to come back behind their rookie Derek Carr. Out to Bryce Butler. His only catch of the day went for 55.
Butler did it.
Led to a
Butler did
McFadden
it.
score, and the Raiders down 14-7.
The Butler did it.
And speaking of getting it done, how about C. Wood? Off the tip drill, career pick number 58, set up an Oakland field goal, and they're down just 4-3.
And he is a Hall of Famer, one of the best to ever do it. Safety and corner.
On to the 3rd, Cards only up 1 and driving. Stephon Taylor. Had a touchdown earlier, had a touchdown later. He's going to squeeze in, and the Cards are 5-1 for the first time since 1976. 1976.
I like that,
How about
call it Tiger Woods.
The Eagles and the Cardinals
Tiger Woods.
looking for win number 6.
Thank you, Jones.
We pick it up in the 2nd quarter. Foles.
Oh, great pick. Now, come on out, Florida State. You see that thing in one hand, Mike down low?
And he's
We know. We teach. Mickey Andrews teaches us that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, get down, baby. Get down.
What happened to ball security?
No, it is ball security. We're used to that thing. You see that thing low with one hand?
That hit right there. Boom. 2 times.
Antonio Cromartie's first
I'd love to see
interception of the season.
How about that other cornerback on the team? Patrick Peterson, scary moment here. Peterson involved in a collision with Dayon Buchanan and Jeremy Maclin.
The president of 21 Reads, I texted him. He's okay, concussion.
Exactly. He did not return to the game. We were tied at 7 at the half, third quarter. Larry Fitzgerald getting loose, sir.
Somebody give it up for the vet on the league in the game right now. Look at this. 80 yards?
70.
What about
70 is good enough.
All the people who said he couldn't do it no more?
What they talking about, man? You saw that man with 70 yards.
I don't know what all of us was talking about, that he can't run down the field no more like that.
Now, boy, let me tell y'all something, too, now. This dude right here, Jeremy Maclin, played ball today. I mean, flat out played ball today.
He beat Gerard Powers, who was the guy who replaced Peterson in the game. Fourth quarter now. Chris Polk up the middle, stopped short of the end zone. So it's 3rd and inches on the next play. The Eagles have really been struggling in the red zone.
Man, get up there and quarterback sneak. You got a quarterback 6'5", man.
Yep. You something, not that.
Put the ball in your hand and hold it over the end zone.
Now this right here, man, right here, this is a 4-pump. Just a 4-pump. He dipped it. What a great job. Let me tell you what John Brown did when that ball went over his head for young receivers. You see how he kept his elbows together as that ball came out of the sky. It'll give his hands right down to his elbows. He did not drop it. Wonderful job, man. I get tired of teaching young guys. They try to catch the ball. They have those elbows apart, and the ball falls right through those elbows. Keep them together just like John Brown. You can do just like John Brown. I got a little Mike Irvin to do. He went 96 yards this weekend, too.
Still, Merv. Nick Foles takes it for 3 yards in the first down on 4th and 2.
You want to run with the quarterback.
The Eagles called their last timeout. 3 plays later, 7 seconds left. Foles looking for Zach Ertz. Can't come down with it.
Great play.
Yeah, they played some plays, man. They made plays at the end of that game, Dion, on that defense Arizona did.
I did, took my shot.
1 second left. Jordan Matthews in the corner of the end zone, but he's out of bounds. Makes the catch, just could not stay in bounds.
I love that young guy right there, too, man. Jordan Matthews, that guy right there. I got to call him. Good try, son. Good try. Good effort.
Arizona hangs on to win.
2 cracked bones in his back.
Play the Cardinals, be happy
Brandon Whedon, come on down, looking for his first win since 2012 with the Cleveland Browns. All you have to do is beat the 6-1 Arizona Cardinals led by Carson Palmer. Opening drive, Palmer picked by Tyler Patman.
That's a great
throw right to him.
Nice little robber.
The undrafted rookie out of Oklahoma State, first career interception, goes for 6.
Good job, young fella.
Did he play with Brandon Whedon?
Sound like when you say an undrafted rookie, that's good. That's good to have, being a good analyst, right? So that gives a lot of kids out there hope, man. I like that.
Well, he's really the one giving them hope.
Another hope. Bob.
Brandon Whedon, how would he do on this day? Well, 3rd and 10, run a little swing pass to Lance Dunbar with that
nice way to set it up.
Nice block.
Set it. Get a block, 72.
Too tired.
Tony Romo's like, yeah, it's a lot safer over here. We're putting points on the board.
And I'm getting a check over here.
3rd and 14, Whedon and Des Bryant could not get on the same page all day.
Yeah, Des was busy fighting off 21.
Yeah, 21 reasons.
Just uncomfortable with Whedon, seems like. And I don't know, they played together a little bit.
It did lead to a Dan Bailey field goal and a 10-0 lead. But Arizona comes back. Palmer to John Carlson.
2 hands in your chest.
And the Cards are down just 3.
Kudos to Palmer, man. Bruce Arians doing a wonderful job, man, designing plays and keeping them off balance.
And now you're going to start to see the real Brandon Whedon. Incomplete on 3rd and 12, no flag, although Des wanted it. He didn't complete a single pass to a wide receiver in the first half.
Wow.
That's tough going in that offense. Next possession for the Cardinals, Andre Ellington.
That boy bad. That right there, that's real speed, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a gain of 20.
That is real speed.
And then 4 plays later, it's not Palmer to John Brown, who had the big touchdown last week, but Jerron Brown.
They call him the Brownies.
Man, I love that, man. Just a wonderful job of throwing that slant. Perfect timing.
I'll be mad too, Andrew. I'll be mad too.
All right, last play of the first half, Dan Bailey has it swatted away. Look who picks it up, Brian.
Hey, now watch Jason Witten. Look at it. He takes right off to his meeting point. I'm going to meet him right about there. That's a great play, man, by Witten.
I'm going to say this. Witten, you can still run, buddy.
Yeah, that was a great play by Witten, man.
Cardinals have more blocked field goals than anybody in the league since 08, by the way. Third quarter. Hey, Dallas, you're still in this thing. All you need is Brandon Whedon to complete a few passes. You'll be good.
Not that one.
Yeah, that's
not that one. That one there.
No.
Maybe this next one. Let's see.
All time today.
And Jason Garrett, we know what we feel like. No, not that one.
He disrupted all time. He got
Jason should have put his arm around his quarterback and say, "I've been here before, buddy. Let's do this."
All right, he's still down just 4, 3rd and 9 in the red zone, and Teron Matthews.
Honey Badger.
Honey B, that's my boy.
I'm telling you right now, normally you throw at a DB with a knee brace, not him.
Well, you can feel a sense of frustration over there. The faces tell it all.
I'm just saying.
You got
all right, fourth quarter, still down 4. 3rd and 8. Jason Witten stopped shy. So with the NFL's leading rusher, DeMarco Murray, who we have yet to see in this highlight, give it to him on 4th and inches.
Man, look at that penetration on defense.
Everybody.
Look at that penetration.
Everybody. You just don't have enough courage to go and do any kind of play action right there and pull out a pop pass with Brandon Whedon at quarterback.
First time held under 100 yards. He had just 79. But look at this pitch and catch to Ted Ginn Jr.
Teddy gave you 1 or 2 of them, man.
Hey, Carson Palmer. That's getting the football up and down right there.
Good job, Teddy.
They dot the I at his alma mater, Ohio State. That's dotting the I on the sideline. That is nice work. And then 5 plays later, Palmer.
That's a great play. I'm going to put that in Friday night.
Came right back to that play, Dion. You know, they ran that play once before, and then it didn't work. They came right back to it. Cowboys didn't get that blitz in that time. Perfect call.
And finally, let's check in on the Brandon Whedon story. Doesn't have a happy ending. 18 of 33, 183 yards, picked off twice. There's Crow doing his thing. Cowboys held to a season low 266 yards as Arizona picks up its first regular season win in Dallas since 1989, snapping a 14-game losing streak down there in the Lone Star State.
You know he getting
Dallas,
in.
what happened to that O?
You do my dance, you're getting in.
The NFC West and Carson Palmer. Can I get a blank check for that guy to sign? Just got a $50 million extension, $20 million of that guaranteed.
Good for
and
you,
I
Carson.
guarantee you that the Rams were ready to go in on him. They got Kaepernick 8 times last week. Here, Robert Quinn got him for a 4-yard loss.
Well, Greg Williams, the defensive coordinator there, took him a little while to get warmed up with his defense, but they've been hunting quarterbacks the last couple weeks.
On to the second quarter, Rams down 3. Austin Davis to Jared Cook. We've been waiting for this guy to do this for 2 years.
I didn't think he was this fast, but there's a long touchdown. And Austin Davis, you know, he's a spunky guy from Southern Miss, but all of a sudden the Rams take the lead.
14-10 at the break. Third quarter, Carson in the shotgun on 3rd and long. It's picked off by Alec Ogletree, and you talk about an athlete that can run.
Kind of fast, huh, Coach?
Well, you know what? Carson's only thrown 2 interceptions all year. Before this, you get one once in a while, right, Heath?
Well, and then he makes the tackle.
He made the tackle.
You know, you make amends.
We move on to the 4th. Cards ball, still down by 4. It's 3rd and 7. Palmer steps up, and you see him grab his knee as he falls to the turf.
Oh, boy.
He was being chased by Mark Barron, tried to step up in the pocket. Now, remember, it was his left knee, the one that was surgically repaired, torn in that playoff game when he played for the Bengals. This time, he appears to be grabbing his right knee. He is done for the day, carted off the field.
Watch him. Watch, he just hitches right here. Watch. Oh!
Yeah, goodness.
That's not good.
So that means here comes Drew Stanton, a guy who has started several games
They've been there
in
before.
place of Palmer this year. And so what are you going to do? You're going to run the ball?
You're going to be conservative and hand it off, get him started, let him break a sweat.
Not quite.
Not
Look at
Bruce
this.
Arians.
Shoot it in there.
Up to the rookie John Brown, who had that huge touchdown a few weeks ago against the Eagles.
Like the
Heath, how about this throw? Is that the Mariucci?
That was
never done that.
crazy
Don't ask
is
me
what
to do
it was. Crazy like the pocket presence of the young quarterback, as well as crazy as this catch. Ridiculous.
And he caught one a couple weeks ago against Philadelphia. This John Brown.
Don't hurt yourself.
Hold on, can we get that guy some medication or something? Is he all right?
Was that Tourette's?
All right, so the Rams are coming back. Davis looking for Kenny Britt, but it's picked off by
Peterson. Here's 21 reasons he held it up. Prime, he held it up for you.
Come on, Mooch, you got to give me more than that.
What do you want me to say?
21 reasons.
Can you believe it, by the way? That is his first career pick 6.
He's had a whole bunch of interceptions. That was his second one of the day. That one swung the game for permanently.
Yeah, he came in with 0 interceptions.
For Marty
But here
Church's
we go.
money on the ground. Crow said, I'm not to be left out.
The Cardinals They have 12 fourth-quarter takeaways this year, and they win it, even though they lost their starting quarterback. Taking on the team with the best record in the NFL, the Arizona Cardinals. Bruce Arians this week. Of course we can win a Super Bowl with our backup, Drew Stanton. No doubt in my mind, the former Lions second-round pick getting the start against his old team. And on that first possession, just throwing it up for Michael Floyd. Big fella, go get it.
Just one-on-one coverage. He's got the size advantage. Go up and get it.
He was open 5 seconds before he threw the ball. He should have got that out of his hand much quicker, but great results anyway.
Next Arizona possession.
Do it again.
Stanton, Floyd, not as long, just as productive. First time in his career he's had a multi-touchdown game for Michael Floyd.
And he's throwing against one of the best defense in the NFL currently.
On to the second quarter, Matthew Stafford looking for Megatron, but he's covered by 21 reasons.
21 reasons. And the president of 21 reasons. Megatron actually dropped this ball, but you know what? You cannot cover a guy this long. He's looking for safety help. That's the only way he's bailing out that crazy, because this is one of the smartest defenders in the game. Megatron just clearly dropped that pass.
All right, so are the Cardinals going to pile on? Up 14-3. Stanton looking for Jerron Brown, but it's picked off by Cassius Vaughn, and we saw a few mistakes by Stanton on this day, LT.
Yeah, he just stared down his receiver right there. He telegraphed it a little bit, and the defensive back did a great job of making a play there.
But Lions couldn't punch it in the end zone, had to settle for a field goal. Still down 14-6. Stafford again. Calvin Johnson. That one is picked off by Rashad Johnson. So wrong Johnson. It's Rashad instead of Calvin.
That's a fair catch he threw right there.
On to the fourth. Cards punting, looking to pin him deep. Now watch this. Justin Bethel, Pro Bowl special teams guy, tries to save it, throws it back in. Mooch, isn't this a free return by Jeremy Ross?
As far as I'm concerned, this is a rule of first touch. He can pick this up and advance it without any risk at all because there wasn't any whistle. But they ruled it differently. I still don't have the exact ruling on this.
Even if he fumbles that, he's still covered.
Correct, but Bruce Arians challenges it, and they said that Bethel had possession long enough to blow it dead there inside the one, which... Now, Mike Pereira, who was helping out with the Fox broadcast, didn't quite get it. But here, Joik Bell gets it. Whoa!
Joik!
That was like a joystick move right there with the leap over the defender.
That was nice, but you don't want to make a habit of hopping over people in the National Football.
7 plays later, it's 4th and 2 from midfield. Matthew Stafford.
Oh! Great anticipation by Powers. Great anticipation by the corner on that route.
All right, so can the Cards salt this one away? Up 8, Stanton. Looking for John Brown, but it's incomplete.
You got two good defenses here, boy.
So Arians decided to punt instead of try a field goal to go up 2 scores. But here, Stafford having all sorts of trouble. Incomplete, looking for Theo Riddick, the guy who caught the game winner last week. And Stafford all bumming because the snap was nasty from Dominic Raiola. So the Lions would be forced to punt. Would the Cards give it back to him on 3rd and 11? Stanton to Larry Fitzgerald. Does he get the first down?
The play of the game right at the sticks. We're going to need a measurement.
You never see Larry Fitzgerald get that excited, so you know what this team means.
He should be excited because the Cardinals are 9-1 for the first time since 1948.
He always has a bye week when something good goes on with the Cowboys.
We'll get to that momentarily. Can we start with the best team in the league? Arizona Cardinals
ride it out.
Larry Fitzgerald.
And that's big.
For the first time since 07 with a bum knee. He said next man up.
He may not be what he used to be, but he's better than what they got.
Problem was, Arizona had miscues all day on the offensive side of the ball. Drew Stanton looking for John Brown, but finding Byron Maxwell.
Yeah, they don't make these kind of mistakes, and when they start, but everybody makes some of the mistakes like this when you're playing in Seattle. The noise rattles your bones and breaks your brain.
Here's a huge mistake by Jerron Brown.
You gotta have that.
With his team down 9-zip, waning seconds of the first half, Mike, you gotta catch it.
The noise in Seattle rattles your bones and breaks your brain.
Okay,
that's
so
what
what's
happens.
the explanation here? Drew Butler has it swatted away by Deshaun Sneed. Rob Hauser's going to try and pick it up, and Cooper Helfand's going to say, oh, that's like the WWE superstar right there.
Oh, that noise is rattling their bones and breaking their brain.
Blocking that guy should be cut.
But here's the thing. Arizona's defense was outstanding, holding Seattle to field goals instead of touchdowns, applying pressure all day. Here you go. Calais Campbell gets Russell Wilson.
What a bad from the U now.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? You like him so much? Here's a little more.
Boy, That's what Miami needs.
They
A
gonna
few
make
more.
that
What we
adjustment.
had, them more.
This is a no excuses defense. Tommy Kelly's going to get Wilson, who was dropped 7 times on the day.
That's a lot for a mobile quarterback like Russell Wilson. He's an intelligent quarterback as well.
Did you say mobile? Look at this little move.
See this right here?
Russell Wilson out to Marshawn Lynch.
Watch, nobody want to hit this either. Watch this. Excuse me. I don't blame you, Crow.
They letting them fall.
It's a business decision.
They letting them fall.
3 plays later, Wilson, there's no quarterback better at rushing the football than Russell Wilson these days.
But he runs when he needs to
It's
run.
smart
He's very
time.
methodical about when he gets out of the pocket.
10 carries, 73 yards. Also threw for 211. Here to Cooper Helfett. Go get them, Cooper.
Who is that? Cooper Helfett. He can help it.
With the up and over flip. Fewest points allowed since week 15 of last year. Seahawks are within 2 of the division lead after the 19-3 win. Meeting in Atlanta, that's 9-2 Arizona.
How's the Dion
without
build?
Larry
That's
Fitzgerald.
right. Atlanta finna play with my emotions again.
And first place Atlanta checking in at 4-7, facing Drew Stanton.
You said first place Atlanta?
Yeah, 4-7.
Get ready to play with my
Haven't won a
emotions.
game outside the division. Stanton, Michael Floyd, yeesh. And then Stanton looking for Jerron Brown, but it's Dwight Lowry. You know, Stanton, no picks in his first 3 games, now has 5 in his last 3.
Oh, they gonna
2
keep
in a
coming
row
too.
now.
They gonna keep coming. They are going to keep coming.
They certainly did. Down 16 in the 4th. Stanton looking for Michael Floyd, picked off by Josh Wilson.
That was some horrible mechanics then.
You know, I had a good day. Julio.
I hate to see this, man, because it was.
Big weekend for guys from Alabama.
Pat, I'm praying for you, man.
Matt Ryan looking for Julio Jones, who just took it to Patrick Peterson.
He got blessed today.
Man, it's bad technique, man. Pat let him stack him. It's bad technique, bad mechanics. I'm
Yeah,
telling
he
you.
got blessed today.
10 grabs, career high 189 yards, and that touch.
The whole
Everybody
inside
had
of the field. That
somebody.
game changed though when Honey Badger left. When Tyrann Matthew left.
Everybody
And
had
then how about
somebody.
this? Ryan to Jones. Tippy toe on the sidelines for a gain of 41. Now, Bruce Arians actually contemplated challenging the play. There was a flag on the defense. He's like, do I throw the challenge flag? He should have, because it was just 1 foot in. Arizona's still the 1 seed despite back-to-back losses. But, guys, how cool is Bruce Arians? Supporting Eric Berry.
Love him, dude.
Wow.
Any coach can pull off a Kango.
Yep.
In the game. I love it.
Larry Fitzgerald was back after missing 2 games. He caught 4 passes.
I'll be back at your golf tournament, Coach Arians. Keep doing your thing.
Hey, Jamal Charles doing his thing. And look at everybody else. They just stop and like, yeah, we ain't going to catch him.
You're not going to catch him.
No. So he scores it from 63 yards out. He scored a touchdown in 8 straight games. And then look at this catch out of the backfield. That's not easy. Woo! And then the cut.
That was a great play, though. That was a great play. It was a wheel route. The outside guy really was there to pick the linebackers, and he did a great job of that. Great play.
He leads the NFL with 14 touchdowns. Critical play here in the 3rd. Smith buying time, finding a wide open Anthony Fasano for the touchdown to extend the lead out. Whoa, there's the play.
This is not a good call.
Offensive PI on Fasano, the guy that caught it. What do you think?
Our refs had a bad day today.
He's pushing off on Larry Foote, who falls to the ground.
Yeah, he fell to the ground. That's a bad day. Where's the flag?
All right, well, there it is. That's huge because here's your next play of the game. Smith picked off by Alex Okafor. I'll take that, thank you.
Oh, that was off the chain.
Great tackle by Alex.
Yeah, he got up there, man. Like I told you, chump, you already think I can't throw.
Call him a jump?
That's what he said.
Oh, I got it. That's what he said. I got it. 5 plays later, Drew Stanton to Jerron Brown.
Somebody give this young man.
No, you should have seen the release off the jam.
2-point conversion good. Cardinals take a 3-point lead. All right, here's your biggest play of the game. 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs. Smith hits Travis Kelce. Moves the chains, but watch what happens. He gets tackled by Deion Buchanan, ball's loose. Nobody thinks much of it. Cardinals recover, but Bruce Arians says, I think it was coming out before he hit the ground. And watch, it is indeed moving around. That's huge. Cards 7-0 at home. That's their most home wins since 1925 when they were in Chicago.
Right on Johnny on the spot doing his thing in his coaching.
This was the lowest scoring game of the NFL season. Probably not the best way to sell it, but it was a fact.
No,
you know what I'm
Willie
saying?
loved this game. All defense.
Defense,
And
defense,
miscues.
defense. How about the rookie running back from
Auburn.
But that was caused by defense.
Absolutely.
Get
Come
a
on,
hand or a
Trey.
hat on the football.
Hold on to the ball, buddy. Had some great games right here. No excuse for this. Just
He didn't see
lazy
him.
ball security. You can praise the defense, Willie, but that's all Trey's fault. Sorry.
Rossi
Trey didn't see
Rucker
that
causing the
coming.
fumble. And Larry Foote recovering. Drew Stanton nearly picked off by Janoris Jenkins
that's some
here.
good defense.
It's a great break. Well, it's a missed opportunity of a big play is what it is. You got to come up with those plays. He's a good young corner, but you got to come up. The great ones come up with those plays.
He's still icing up, though.
Speaking of great ones,
Low blow.
Larry
Sorry.
Fitzgerald, one of the greatest of all time, and this was a milestone moment for Fitz.
Congrats.
The youngest player to 900 career receptions.
All the different
Absolutely.
quarterbacks.
It's crazy. What would his numbers be?
Kurt was still there.
Well, if he had just had a steady
One solid quarterback.
Yeah.
Third quarter, Drew Stanton goes down and goes down hard. Aaron Donald sacks him, but you can see Stanton staying on the ground, writhing in pain. It's a knee injury.
Dan, I mean, has there been a more snake-bitten team than the Cardinals this year? It is crazy how many starters they've lost.
Stanton was the backup quarterback. He goes down, and he could be out for a while, having an MRI tomorrow, according to our own Ian Rappaport. So what does that mean? That means in comes Ryan Lindley, a 6th-round pick out of San Diego State, just 4 career starts, 0 touchdown passes, 7 picks in his career. He does find Michael Floyd here for 6 yards, puts the Cardinals in field goal range, and they do get a field goal. As you can see, Stanton carted off the field, so they go up 9-3.
All the throws could have been that easy.
Yeah.
Well, this one wasn't that easy.
No.
Nearly
Not at all.
picked off by Jenkins.
3rd and 11, he floats it. And this was almost a big turnover at the course of this game. 9-3. But you see,
What's going on here?
yeah, Bruce
Pick up
Arians.
that flag. We didn't need to. Every turnover
it
is
fell out of
already.
the flag fell out of his pocket.
Oh, it fell out of his
He
pocket.
didn't throw it out there. Watch. Okay. See, right there, Dan, you saw what he said. It fell out of his
Yeah,
pocket.
you can read the lips. He got his hand caught in the cookie jar.
We're going to review this one.
Yeah.
Well, the play was reversed. Cardinals forced to punt. So on their next drive, it's 3rd and 4. Lindley looking for John Brown, but it's tipped by Trumaine Johnson.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals forced to punt. That was
Great
a
play by
familiar
Tremaine.
play.
He was beat. He really was. He was trying to tip it to his counterpart like the Seattle Seahawks do.
All right, 4th quarter now. Cardinals ball once again on 3rd and 7. This a big completion of John Brown. He only had 4 of them in the game, but this might have been the biggest.
Well, 3rd and 7. He read it properly, got the ball out quick.
They got a field goal. Sean Hill doesn't
struggling.
want a field goal here.
He's struggling to get out of the pocket. Looks terrible. We wanted to run, Dan. 3rd and 1. We wanted them to pound the run, right?
Completely agree. They were on the 1-yard line, so they settled for a field goal, makes it a 12-6 ball game. Lindley and Ted Ginn Jr. for 4 yards, but just shy of the first down there. Cardinals forced to punt again. Rams take over. 3rd and 3. Sean Hill incomplete to Stedman Bailey.
This was huge, too. That was 3rd and 3, so this big drop here sets up 4th and 3. And listen, Trey Mason, the Auburn running back, fumbled a minute ago for the Rams. I'm going to give you an Auburn player now, Dan. Gerard Powers, big play on 4th and 3.
You had to come back strong.
Well, let's see. We've got to bring it back around. Okay.
So the Cardinals went on the road without scoring a touchdown for the first time since 1935.
Not feeling good. That's all right. We all been there.
I know how you feel. I feel like that right now.
We all been there, pal.
But he's about that action, boss.
Yeah. All right, so Cards, as we said, win the West and the number 1 seed. They wouldn't have to leave the state for the Super Bowl if they won on Sunday night. Ryan Lindley, 1 and 3 as a starter. No career touchdowns and 181 pass attempts.
And nervous.
That's an NFL record. And it started out rough. Michael Floyd, you gotta help out your quarterback.
Yeah, he got to put it out there. You put that out there, you got 6.
Lindley finished 18 of 43 on the night. 18 of 43. That was maybe his best.
That's a lot of misses.
Next drive, they're in the red zone. Lindley almost picked off by Jeremy Lane. Arizona would settle for a field goal and a 3-0 lead. But, you know, he's looking for the rookie John Brown, almost INT'd. Now, Seattle, it took them a whole quarter to get going, quarter and a half, but then they took off. Wilson to Wilson. That's Russell to Luke.
You know, Russell plays really well in the pocket, outside the pocket. He's just a play waiting to happen.
Luke Wilson is a guy that had a huge evening. 3 catches for $139 and 2 scores. That one was a pitch and catch of 80 yards. Now, ensuing drive, that's the rookie, Logan Thomas out of Virginia Tech. They had a package built for him. I'm not so sure this was part of the package.
No,
Throw it from the end zone?
No, that package for a kid like that against Seattle's defense backed up, he's scared.
Yeah, so Thomas comes out, Lindley.
Like, I'm not ready for this, man.
No, and they went 3 and out. But here comes Russell Wilson escaping the pressure. That is a gain of 22. Nobody does it better.
And you cannot miss a play that needs to be made. I mean, they had the right defense call, the right pressure. They just missed it.
4 plays later, it's beast mode, punishing running inside the 5 for his 15th touchdown of the year.
He's about that action, boss.
He is. Happy Skittles on that one. Seahawks up 14-3 against that defense with a third-string quarterback.
It's over.
Night. Check alternative programming.
See, these are the type of plays you got to make. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games.
Oh.
And this right here is a game changer. Right now you score. The score is 10-14. You got yourself an opportunity.
Yeah, Patrick Peterson missing it in his mitts. Later on in the third, 4th and 1, Bruce Arians, give him credit. He's going for it. He had to with 4 minutes to go in the third. Stephon Taylor pushing the pile. Next play, Lindley looking again for Michael Floyd. Finally, they connect. That's a gain of 33 over Richard Sherman.
Great throw, great catch, great defense by Richard Sherman. The receiver just made the play.
3 plays later, Lindley, boop, dropping it, and
that's when the moment is too big. A regular snap, and you dropping a regular snap.
Had to settle for a field goal, down just 8. It's just 1 score. On to the 4th, 2nd and 20 for the Seahawks. Watch Larry Foote lose a foot race to Wilson.
They found that matchup all night, and he was victimized all night.
That's a gain of 39, and then Wilson
found it again.
Beating Foote again.
Every time they got into it, Russell checked off right to it. Let's go get him.
Luke Wilson had 2 touchdown catches coming into the game. He left with 4. Yeah, I see you. 21-6 at that point, but how about the run of the year, Prime?
This is one of the best runs I've seen because just the vision, the explosiveness, the quickness, the acceleration, the durability. I mean, and then the clowning at the end.
79 yards, and you compare it to the one he had in 2010 wild card game against the Saints, which put beast mode on the map.
Get off it. Patrick Peterson tried to strip the ball. You can't get that ball. He's protecting it. Now watch him get the knees up, get the legs up.
Pete Carroll, guys in his 60s, dude, and he's still celebrating.
Young.
Unbelievable. The Seahawks putting up nearly 600 yards of total offense. A franchise record, 596. Russell Wilson with a regular season career high of 339 yards passing. Jim Harbaugh and the Niners agreed to part ways after San Francisco's game against Arizona. More on that throughout the show. Brian Lindley, 228 pass attempts without a touchdown. That is an NFL record. So at the 20, why don't we just run a flea flicker? From the 20? Never seen this before. That's Michael Floyd for the touchdown.
Bruce Arians, he'll pull anything out the hat, man. He almost pulled this off, too.
That's the only way they can score.
Well, here come the Niners. Colin Kaepernick on 3rd and 8, hitting Anquan Bolden.
Get out. Get out. Let me see you.
Look at the referee.
Yeah.
Referee right with him.
Only 2 catches on the day, but that one went for 76 and a touch.
Referee right with him.
I love that Quando, man. Quando's a dog, boy.
Second quarter, Lindley, he looked much better in this game. 23 of 39 for 316. Threw a couple of touchdowns. Here's the other one to Floyd. Nice effort to get into the end zone, and Arizona has a 17-13 lead at the break.
Getting comfortable, guys. This could be dangerous for the playoffs.
Man.
I believe.
How much pressure?
Third quarter,
I don't know.
Lindley
I ain't feel nothing.
looking for John Brown.
He got a jacket, though.
He was prone to the INT on Sunday. This one picked up by Chris Culliver.
It's okay, it's a completion, though.
Lindley intercepted 3 times on this day. And watch Bruce Arians' reaction.
So all Bruce say, make sure the ball don't hit the ground.
Bruce say, man, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. Where you throwing at?
You know there's Iron Man in the white, right?
Where are you throwing at? Then Kaepernick to Bruce Miller. Look at him work the tippy toes.
That ain't have nothing to do with Lindley right there.
That play would be reviewed. But it stands. Both feet are into the end zone, and the Niners take a 20-17 lead. And then Lindley again, as Marshall likes to say, well, at least it didn't hit the ground.
That's what I'm saying. That's a
Craig
completion.
Dahl taking it
That's a completion.
and giving it to his coach, Jim Harbaugh. Next stop, Ann Arbor, or at least that's the way it sounded afterward.
In the NFC, on an ugly day in Charlotte, a lot of rain. It was coming down. Everyone's in their rain gear. Bruce Arians could be coach of the year. Cam Newton here looking for a playoff win. And Newton got out to the early lead with Jonathan Stewart, who you just saw after a Graham Gano field goal.
Key part of the resurgence of the Carolina Panthers offense has to do with Stewart and his ability to run the football and run with fresh legs.
This could have changed the game. Arizona here was given life when Brenton Burson muffed this punt and Justin Bethel fell on it. And Brenton Burson here was the poster child early for Carolina trying to give this game away.
And what you saw here, and this is an example of it, we talked about, Deion Sanders has a great saying, everybody not built for the moment. And that was clearly one of those plays where he should have been far away from the ball, made a mistake.
Brenton Burson out of Wofford here. First play, second quarter. It is Ryan Lindley to Darren Fells. We very much have a game thanks to the turnovers. It's a 10-7 game. Ryan Lindley now has many postseason touchdowns as Cam Newton. Speaking of Cam, he too would give the ball away. One to Jericho Cotry. Gets Antonio Cromartie. Now Cam's going to save the touchdown. It's a 50-yard return. He's going to force him out at the 17-yard line. And Bruce Arians' team again has life. And we're watching this game, Jamie. We're watching this play saying, what is Jericho Cotry doing?
Yeah, and this is unusual for a veteran wide receiver. I could see a younger wide receiver making that play. You see Cam Newton talking about right there. Continue to go out into the zone area. It was a very bizarre play by a veteran player.
It would lead to Marion Grice trying to punch it in. Actually, they brought in Logan Thomas, the previous play at quarterback. The ruling on the field is Grice fumble. Roman Harper picks it up, but Arians will challenge. Actually, no, I'm sorry, I didn't challenge here. It's a fumble, so all turnovers are reviewed. And upon further review, that's a touchdown. That ball crossed.
Touchdown all day. And here you look at a team that they're all of a sudden go down double digits to being ahead.
14 points on turnovers, and we still have a one-point game with 5 to play in the third quarter when Fozzie Whitaker gets loose behind Byron Bell for 39.
Great job of execution. Guys getting blocks down the field. Nice play call, nice design. Carolina Panthers take control of the game.
And then the double whammy right here. They're doubling up. Ted Ginn's going to get drilled by Melvin White. Recovered by Kevin Riddick. Panthers will have it inside the 5-yard line.
Cannot have those kind of errors happen to your team.
Nope. Ted Ginn's a veteran player there as well. Jericho Cotry with a mistake as a veteran player. Ted Ginn sees that veteran mistake as well, and he would cough the ball up. And again, it's a game of field position, a short field here after the Ted Ginn fumble for Cam Newton. 3rd and goal. A lot of people in Arizona didn't like this pass interference on Tony Jefferson, but show me what he did with the left hand.
Yeah, and that's the whole key is he climbs Olsen and keeps Olsen from being able to jump. Right here you're going to see him. Olsen can't jump now because he climbs up his back. Good coverage, you're right there on the spot, but you can't make contact before the ball arrives.
Then, with a couple of tight ends, they will go to the fullback. Two tight end formation,
Give it to me.
heavy set.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy set from Mike Tolman.
Nice. Where's the dance?
No big man dance contest for Mike Tolbert. All right, Cam Newton, though, still attempted at times to give this game away. Calais Campbell hits him here, almost picked off by Tommy Kelly. Cardinals are going to challenge that it was a forward pass, and it is ruled a forward pass since he was in the process of getting hit, Ed Hockley said.
And he was throwing the ball. There was a running back in the area in which he was trying to throw the ball. That's the reason why it wasn't called for grounding.
So the Cardinals lose the timeout. Then Cam Newton again is hit, this time by Sam Acho. This time, we know what this is. That's an open hand. That's a fumble. Rashad Johnson is going to pick it up and bring it back inside the 10. 12 minutes to go. They have a chance to make this a one-score game, and they got this one right. Look at it.
And again, it's 2nd and 10. For me, why are you throwing the ball? This game is all but over if you can just continue to run the ball out, run the clock out, clock stops. I mean, so I'm curious about what the decisions that they were making with running or passing the football.
Curious decision here as well.
Yeah.
Lindley picked off by Luke Kuechly. Tough way for Larry Fitzgerald to go out, and this is truly his final game as a Cardinal. He sat down there. Lindley telegraphed the throw. Kuechly jumped in front of it, took it away. 2 picks on the day for Ryan Lindley. Another one to the end zone late in the fourth quarter. And the final score here, 27-16. Carolina is a winner as the 4 seed, and the Panthers are moving on to divisional weekend.